Hey, and welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I'm Tim. We're MrMaple.com, a mail-order business in Western North Carolina. We have over 1,000 varieties of Japanese maples, even a little more than that, and we ship directly to your door.
Yeah, I'm Matt at Mr. Maple. We're the Maple Brothers. Definitely take a second, check out our full YouTube channel. Watch this full video, then like and subscribe and share. We're doing some giveaways there. There's often giveaways going on our channel. It's a great way to get involved in our gardening community we're building here on YouTube. But definitely like, subscribe, and share with some gardening friends. It's an awesome way to help our channel grow. We greatly appreciate that, but it's also a really fun community. You'll enjoy interacting with some of these guys in the comment section. There's a lot of stuff going on there, so definitely check that out. And take full advantage of our catalog of Mr. Maple here. We've got a lot of different cultivars we talk about, some tips for gardening with Japanese maples, but also some individual highlights. And that's what we're gonna do here today. Today we're talking about Acer palmatum dissectum Spring Delight.
I love Spring Delight. This is one of those ones that's a delight in the spring. I mean, it's got that purple tipping in the early spring that just gives it something extra, something unique and different with a nice arching cascading habit. Definitely can get a little wider than tall sometimes. And gives you some good yellows to oranges in the fall.
Now what this one's popular for is that bright purple border in the early spring. It's gonna have kind of that lace leaf version of a Murasaki Kiyohime with a bright purple border around every single leaf. It looks like waterfall, but it looks like waterfall you drew on and etched around every single individual leaf.
Yeah, if you took the leaves and just dipped them in red paint, I mean that's the effect that you get with this plant. Amazing weeping shape with that extra flare you get. I mean, it just gives something extra in the spring, but this is a plant that gives you a great cascading green lace leaf the rest of the year.
Yeah, I would say it's as durable as waterfall as well. This one's typically gonna work zones 5 through 9. Good drainage being the key on this one. This one can typically handle full sun up to zone 8. Zone 9, you're gonna need some protection for this one, but full sun up to zone 8, very, very durable. Typically about 5 feet tall, but about 5 feet wide, even in 10 years. So more of a low cascading umbrella, making it great for container gardening, but excellent in the landscape. This one makes a great accompaniment to some of your traditional reds, like Red Dragon or Tamukiyama, and it's gonna go out in the garden and just give you something a little bit different. I mean, pair this one near waterfall, it's gonna have that intense purple border where waterfall and Verdus are not gonna have that. It's gonna give you some little diversity there in the early spring, but then a nice uniformity to it the rest of the season.
Yeah, I like this plant. It's definitely pretty unique and different. These here are nice low grafts. You'll notice that the Spring Delights that we're offering around this time period are all low grafted. That means that they're grafted right at the base. Now check out our video on what's the difference between a high graft and a low graft so you can learn more about that. But basically, the branches is gonna start out at a lower point on a low grafted plant. And so that makes a great container plant. It fits in a lot of small spaces. And this one here will get about 3 feet tall by about 5 to 6 foot wide in that 10-year period.
Yeah, awesome compact plant. I definitely think it's one you should be growing in your garden, and it's likely coming to a 10 at 10 near you if you've seen this video. So definitely sign up for our weekly emails on MrMaple.com. We're always adding new plants. Typically we list 10 on our 10 at 10 videos, but we're listing almost up to 20 plants this time of year. So there's always something new and interesting every Tuesday morning at Mr. Maple.
And some amazing sizes on these Spring Delights right now. Keep in mind if you're watching this at a later time, they could be smaller or larger, but we're looking at these plants right now in August of 2022. So this is very typical of our sizes right now in Spring Delight in August of 2022. This is a plant that I really like it because we had one at Hillstone Arboretum for a long time right there. It was just one of those plants that gave you something on that hill. Vertree talks about planting lace leaves on hills because you can accentuate the shape. And this is a lace leaf that typically has a really good shape. I mean,
really, very arching to it, very unique.
Arching and has a lot of hooks and twists. I mean, even you can see here on that one, it's really a lot of twists that you
probably one of the lesser known Buckholz introductions too.
Yeah, a good introduction by Buckholz Nursery on the Floral Wonder collection, and it's definitely a classic Japanese maple that really needs to be used more in the landscape.
For sure. Hey, thanks so much for watching our video today. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.